Good, happy Friday evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this evening, so let's begin. First up, we begin with the WMUR News 9 weather team. Light snow, possibly through evening. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Kevin Garupa.
Get jingly at the Made in New England Expo. Experience the incredible array of New England-made products.
Light snow moving across the area during the afternoon, and a light coating to an inch or two are a possibility. You can see the latest timeline here on Futurecast has a height of this, if you want to call it that, between about 3 and 7 o'clock this evening before wrapping up after 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. So this is around for the evening commute with temperatures near the freezing mark. And with the volume on the roadways for the evening commute and people coming into the state as well for the weekend, this is one of those that you're going to just need some extra patience and just take it slow out there for the evening commute itself. Clearing skies overnight, setting up a good deal of sunshine for the day on Saturday. Temperatures in the afternoon will be in the 20s to near 30. A rather cold start to our Sunday morning. Temperatures will drop back into the single digits just about statewide, although we could see temperatures fall back even sub-zero in some western or northern areas of the state as well. Partly sunny skies for the day on Sunday. Temperatures in the afternoon anywhere from the upper 20s to mid-30s. And then the clouds will thicken Sunday night. Next system right now looks to be timed out as far as moving in late morning and into the afternoon on Monday. There will be some lingering colder air, so there could be an initial mix for some inland sections of the state Monday morning. But I suspect most of this system from Monday afternoon, Monday night, and into Tuesday will be in the form of rain shower activity before the front comes through late in the day on Tuesday. And as you can see, colder air gets dragged in as the system starts to pull away Tuesday night and early on Wednesday. Could be a quick light coating to an inch or two of snow out of this system. Could we see a spot 3-inch amount? Absolutely. Up in elevation north and west of Concord and Manchester is always that possibility. Temperatures tonight dropping back into the teens to lower 20s. The wind noticeable tomorrow, not gusty. Temperatures will be in the 20s to near 30. Light coating to an inch or two out of this as we go through 8 or 9 o'clock this evening. And then your 7-day forecast shows the next system arriving Monday morning, a completely different one with some mixing, changing to rain and milder temperatures through Tuesday afternoon.
Okay, and there you go on that weather video and weather forecast from meteorologist Kevin Scrippa from WMUR News 9 Weather Team. And, we are hearing some about slippery conditions this evening on those roadways, so let's take a look at your traffic very quickly. And here's a look at that evening traffic map this evening. As you can see, lots of traffic issues this evening due to the slippery roadways and the light snow that is falling this evening. So, slow going on the roadways, as you can see. So, take it easy if you are on the roadway this evening. And don't go too fast. You'll eventually get to your destination. Just take it easy out there. And timing for that, again, not too great because it started around mid-afternoon and continuing into the evening when everyone's getting out of work and school. So, yeah. But that is a look at your evening traffic. Slow going out there this evening. Now, let's get to your news. First up, how to help the 2019 Spirit of Giving Toy Drive. Donate unwrapped toys money December 6th to the 8th. Online wish list available to help donors. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Get jingly at the Made in New England Expo. Experience the incredible array of New England-made products.
Yes, we have hundreds of them. In fact, We have already surpassed the 1,000 mark when it comes to the number of gifts that have been donated just at this location, the Manchester Walmart. In fact, I want to show you this. See these 2 carts full of toys? These were just donated by a couple from Bow who say, you know, we feel blessed. So we do this every year. We buy a lot of toys for kids. We want to make sure that no one goes without a toy at Christmas. A number of people also heard our call that they're looking for toys, not just toys, but items for teenagers as well. We're seeing a lot of, headphones, items for the ladies to do their hair. So that's really nice to see as well. So many people have different reasons for donating. We talked to some grandparents who are not going to be able to be with their grandkids, so they're donating to the toy drive. People are donating in memory of some of their loved ones. And over here, a VIP is joining us now. Old St. Nick. What do you think about all of the generosity you're seeing at this location today?
The generosity is just pouring. I mean, the people who are coming up, and we're not seeing 1 or 2 gifts of presents. We're seeing carts full, people with their hands full, bags full. And it's just overwhelming because when you hear the stories of why they're doing it, it really touches your heart.
It really does. And a lot of people also, maybe who don't even have kids, they feel like they want to donate, they want to be a part of this. So we're seeing quite an outpouring of support here.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. So, I encourage all of my fans here at the Riley King Network to go and donate a new unwrapped toy for the Toys for Tots campaign. Driver killed in collision with box truck on Route 4 in Northwood. Car crashes into truck that was backing into driveway. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Jennifer Crompton.
Get jingly at the Made in New England Expo. Experience the incredible array of New England-made products. Find handcrafted gifts for the home and garden. Discover sauces and spices for the cook in your life. Surprise someone with a sparkly piece of artisan jewelry. Find special Christmas gifts for your loved ones. Bring the whole family and enjoy holiday entertainment at the center stage. Come to the Made in New England Expo at the Doubletree by Hilton in Manchester on December 7th and 8th. You won't believe the treasures you'll find.
Well, it was called in about 6:22 this morning, Sean. It happened just beyond the TD Bank behind me. An elderly woman was killed in that crash. Now, traffic was diverted around the scene until just after 11, state police assisting Northwood in the investigation. According to the chief, both vehicles were westbound. The driver of the box truck had stopped and turned to back into an industrial area when the passenger vehicle slammed into it. He says it doesn't appear that the driver of the car applied the brakes.
The commercial trucks seem to be following all of its requirements, so charge at this point are not expected, but it's not ruled out at this point. It's early in the investigation.
Now, the victim's identity won't be released until family is notified. The driver of that truck and his passenger both walking away from this. You know, Route 4 is the second busiest east-west highway in the state, so unfortunately, accidents aren't that uncommon. We're live in Northwood. Jennifer Crompton, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Blind Conway man found guilty of 2 counts of theft after at a Walmart, acquitted of 2 others. Man accused of stealing items during self-checkout process. A blind Conway man was found guilty last week on 2 of 4 counts of willful concealment on charges he stole multiple items while using a self-checkout kiosk. at a Walmart store during multiple shopping trips in 2018. Andrew Aray, 40, was found guilty of 2 counts and was acquitted of 2 others. Aray was initially accused of stealing a bag of oyster crackers when he was arrested July 3rd, 2018, after shopping with his 7-year-old daughter. After he threatened to sue Walmart over how he was treated by store employees, he was subsequently charged with 4 additional counts of misdemeanor theft, alleging he stole a frozen pizza, a can of corned beef, a bath towel, and a package of toothbrushes in earlier separate visits to the store, according to his attorney. Aray's attorney argued that the kiosk doesn't provide a definite audio prompters, and during the July trip, timed out several times because Aray doesn't scan items too fast and fast enough. According to court documents, he was found guilty of the incident involving corned beef hash and a bath towel. He was found not guilty of the incident involving the oyster crackers and frozen pizza and the toothbrushes. Aray will have a sentence hearing on December 10th. Officials said he has the right to appeal his conviction. Plymouth Ski Resort to reopen to public for the first time since 2010. Tanny Mountain to reopen under new ownership. A ski area closed for nearly 10 years is reopening this winter in Plymouth. Owners hope Tanny Mountain will be open for skiing and tubing before the end of December. The resort, a staple for New England skiers for decades, closed in 2010 and was purchased by a Boston area family in 2015. Ski area officials tested the local climate with unannounced soft openings over the past 2 seasons. Season passes are currently available for $329. Very cool indeed. And now let's take a look at your U.S. stock market and see how your U.S. stock market closed for this Friday evening. And here's a look at that U.S. stock market for all of you for this Friday evening. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the green and went up. S&P 500 closed in the green and went up. Gold closed in the red and went down. Oil closed in the green and went up. U.S. 10-year closed in the green and went up. Euro/USD closed in the red and went down. And VIX closed in the red and went down. Dow surges more than 300 points on blockbuster jobs data. S&P 500 erases losses for the week. Stocks surged on Friday on the back of U.S. jobs growth that easily topped analyst expectations as Wall Street wrapped up a choppy week of trading. 4 dead, including suspect in shooting at Florida Naval Base. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
military facility in Florida. The Navy confirming a gunman opened fire at Naval Air Station Pensacola, killing at least 3 people and injuring 7 more.
When you get into a scene like that, it is a bit like a movie because you have spent shell casings all over. This is a rather large building. The deputies and those assisting agencies all worked in conjunction to neutralize the threat, and that's why there were not more loss of life.
Authorities say deputies were on the scene within minutes, quickly trading gunfire with the shooter inside a training facility. Naval officials announcing on Twitter the active shooter is deceased.
Because we had 8 individuals that were transported to a local hospital. One of those later succumbed to the injuries, and then we have 3 others that remain at the building, and that is part of the active crime scene.
2 deputies who responded to the shooting were shot in the firefight. Both are expected to survive. There's no word on the condition of the other victims right now. This active shooter incident coming just 2 days after a deadly shooting at a different naval base in Hawaii. A sailor opening fire on civilians at Pearl Harbor Shipyard, killing 2 people, then himself. There are weapons restrictions at all military bases that limit their access only to authorized personnel. Pensacola Naval Air Station is still on lockdown. Officials say it will be closed all day today as the investigation continues. Trevor Ault, ABC News, New York.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Good night and bye, everyone.